It's 3 minutes long, but talks about the PATCO strike. Is this it? Oh yeah, here. We'll watch this part of it.
One of the few unions that endorsed Reagan in the 1980 elections were the 13,000 members of the Professional Air Traffic Controllers Organization, or PATCO. Reagan had even sent a letter to the president of PATCO saying, "I pledge to you that my administration will work very closely with you."
Dude, doesn't that sound a lot like the most pro-labor union president of our generation, Joseph Robinette Brandon, absolutely fucking destroying his promises? Absolutely destroying his promises. Donna Rain, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. In 2001, a rail worker jumped on the runaway train and saved it by derailing, saved it from derailing in a non-existent land called Ohio. Bro, okay, I don't want to hear fucking fake news. I don't want to hear about fake news. Like, there's no such thing as Ohio. Why do you come to my broadcast to fucking spread literal falsehoods like the existence of the state of Ohio? I don't want to believe that Ohio is a real place. I am more comfortable knowing full well that it is not. Please do not come to me and try to tell me that Ohio is a real place.
So in 1981, when PATCO went on strike to get a 32-hour work week, a $10,000 pay increase, and better retirement benefits, they believe Reagan would be on their side. By the way, that $10,000 pay increase would be on top of the $38,000 to $50,000 per year they already made, or about $115,000 to $152,000 today. The union had just negotiated for higher pay, but rejected the Federal Aviation Administration's offer because it didn't reduce weekly hours. It was $40 million instead of the requested $600 million. Strikers cited the tremendous stress of being the lawman of the sky as one of the main reasons for needing more money.
However, Professional Airways System Specialist Union President Larry Henry...
It's just funny to think about how, like, nothing has changed. Like, it is always going to be the same contradictions. This is perhaps one of the greatest examples of, I think, the prescience of Karl Marx, okay? And his analysis. I'm sorry, this is just the truth. No matter which way you cut it, there is a reason why I come across like I'm so fucking knowledgeable, even if I don't know the exact details of any given particular subject that happened literally yesterday. It's because I apply the same analysis that I do to an ongoing issue. And that's the same reason why, if you look back at shit that I said in 2017, you could just run that exact same video now and it would be the exact same fucking outcome. Okay? Because nothing will ever change. Nothing has changed and nothing is changing. Okay? That's what it is.
charges the equipment in the radar room is not being maintained properly.
The main problem? Their standing as federal employees prohibited them from striking. Plus, people thought they already made enough money. On August 3rd, 1981, PATCO declared a strike anyways. Reagan replied by giving them 48 hours to return to work or be fired, with the additional kicker of never being able to be rehired by the government again. 1,300 union members broke the strike and returned to work.
I would like to thank the supervisors and controllers who are on the job today, helping to get the nation's air system operating safely. In the New York area, for example, 4 supervisors were scheduled to report for work and 17 additionally volunteered. At National Airport, a traffic controller told a news person he had resigned from the union and reported to work because...
Propaganda, baby. Look at that. Look how strong that is, dude. Look how strong that fucking propaganda is. Oh my lord. Oh my fucking lord, dude. Oh yeah. Congratulations to the fucking scabs. Like, thank you so much to the scabs, baby.
Quote, how can I ask my kids to obey the law if I don't?
Before firing them, Reagan called the demands of the remaining striking PATCO members an unfair tax burden to fellow citizens, ironically mentioning that he respected the right of workers in the private sector to strike, while he and his administration fought tirelessly to deregulate businesses so they could in fact crush unions in the private sector. PATCO PATCO's failed strike and Reagan's response signaled that union power was a thing of the past. Contemporary polls showed the general public approving of Reagan's choice, with over 50% of respondents agreeing with his choice. Reported the Pew Research Center. Just 28% said air traffic controllers should be permitted to strike, while 68% said they should not. Even among those in households with a union member, just 40% said the controllers should be allowed to strike. Shortly after firing the PATCO workers, Reagan defended his budget and tax cuts to the United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners, telling him that his spending cuts were hardly cruel and inhuman deprivation. There was no applause for this statement. So,
literally one of the worst motherfuckers, like, for American history. This is why he's one of the worst, obviously. You have Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan. I mean, just legendary, awful, awful fucking people.
what about these budget cuts? At the dawn of the 80s, there was a huge deficit.
And then it moves into the Reaganomics shit, but which is fake and not real.